Before I begin this video, rate the Dragon Ball Super Superhero arc from 1 to 10, how much you're enjoying and how much you like the developments, and what your overall feelings are about the arc. Rate it 1 through 10.
Prepare yourself, Dan Saiyan.
Alright, so what the hell are these leaks? Because these are just so nonsensical and just add further confusion, especially from a power scaling angle. They just don't make any sense, and I don't understand what they're doing. First, we get the obvious W from Toyotaro, where we could possibly be getting a united Gotenks that is in Veku against Cell Max. That makes sense. That to me is a good change, because that's kind of what I wanted to see in the Dragon Ball Super Superhero movie, especially after some of the rumors that were coming out before the movie dropped, where we were hinted that we were going to be getting Gotenks. So that's something that I've been wanting to see for a while, and I think that the entire superhero arc itself with the prequel has a huge focus on Goten and Trunks. So those are the two characters that I was hoping was gonna get some sort of change, at least in the final battle against Cell Max, because these two are superheroes now, and just like the Powerpuff Girls, they're facing off against villains that could be the size of skyscrapers, aka Cell Max. So it makes sense that these two are involved, and that's kind of what I was hype about. But this power scaling does not make any sense, so we don't have translations for these yet, so these leaks are as raw as they freaking come. But we can kind of hint at what's going on here. Both Goten and Trunks charge at Cell Max, and with his tail, he swings it with minimal effort, knocking them both to the ground and breaking their visors. Like, this was a serious impact, to the point where they're like, what the hell? Like, what happened? I figure we were better than this. And everybody else kind of thought so too. I mean, look at Gohan's face. Gohan's face here says it all. But then they are talking back and forth, and I feel like in this conversation with what happens next, we get them explaining that, yeah, you need to go into Super Saiyan at minimum, or you need to power up and get stronger, because you can't handle this guy just in base form. And so when this is brought to them, which they should already know, but whatever, they end up talking to the Gammas, and they ask the Gammas to distract Cell Max long enough so they can coordinate an attack. The Gammas take orders from Goten and Trunks, and they end up distracting Cell Max, leaving Goten and Trunks a chance to transform into what I can only assume is Super Saiyan 2, because you can see some of like the electricity right here, but it could just possibly be Super Saiyan. They both charge at Cell Max, and at this point they are in synergy. They are going around him, zooming around. They are in perfect alignment, just dodging Cell Max, which this is a character that was able to keep pace and was fairly quick against Orange Piccolo, so I don't understand how he's not catching these two. The Gammas, I understand, they're Super Saiyan Blue level. This makes sense. This does not make sense. And so with all this fancy footwork, we get the part where I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And that is where Goten is able to strike Cell Max right in the face. And this isn't just a normal strike. This is a strike that actually moves and shakes his face. This is a strike that left an impact. This leaves Cell Max momentarily open enough for a Goten Kamehameha wave, and that's the end of the leaks. And so with that being said, what the hell is going on? Because when we saw the Gammas do the exact same thing, they didn't do anything against Cell Max whatsoever. They barely made him nudge. But now Super Saiyan level is able to push his face like that. It just doesn't make any sense. And from a power scaling sense, I mean, I can only think that maybe the punch wasn't as severe as what this impact frame is making it seem, but all the buildup and everything that's going into it does make it seem like it's this severe. And now Goten's gonna hit him with a Kamehameha wave. Now I understand Veku was able to crack his head and break Cell Max's guard. I understand that, but Veku is still a failed fusion, but he's still a fusion of two characters, making him really, really strong and actually being able to match up to this feat, while Goten and Trunks are Super Saiyan, and they are not able to match to this feat. So I don't understand what's going on. I definitely don't like this leak whatsoever, but let me know if I'm overreacting. Let me know if you guys can kind of power scale this on your own and what type of conclusion you guys come to. Let me know what you guys think. This is going to be Blackscape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content.